Hello, welcome to the video. I'm Jesam Architect and I provide clarity for Nigerians who want to start building their building projects. As you know, most building projects fail not because of lack of money, but they fail because of not having clarity on the building processes and how to go about it. So in this video, we are looking at the third stage of building a house, which is the ground floor building. After you have gotten your documentation, your foundation done, this is the third stage, which is the ground floor building. So this is the stage that shows if your foundation is actually strong enough to actually receive the load that is going to be resting on it. And this is the first part of it. You have not put the decking, you have not put the uh, first floor, or you have not even put the roof or the parapet. So I talked about the foundation thickness of your foundation. This is where it actually faces the test. It starts facing the test. When you see most cracks on building, just you see those lines that used to come from the foundation. That is the foundation thickness that is telling you if it's strong or not. So this is the stage that actually starts bearing that load. Start sending signal to your foundation, telling it, are you strong enough or you are not done properly? Start receiving those signals. So for this ground floor building stage, there are materials which are required to build this stage. First of all is the block. So the block is used to build up the external walls and also the internal walls. That is the internal partition. Mind you, blocks alone is not used in building internal partitions. You can decide to build your house using block wall externally, and then when you go inside, you can decide to use plywood to do your partition. It's not compulsory that you use block to build your internal house, but it's compulsory when you're building a house sometimes that you need to knock furniture, do this one. So that's it. You use block, and then for your lintel body, you need uh, two kind of wood. You need the 1 by 12. Sometimes you have 1 by 18. Like depending on the location, sometimes it's longer. We have 1 by 12. That is for the framing of the lintel. We have also 1 by 6. 1 by 6 is used when you are using 6 inches block to build. If you're using 5 inches block to build, you make use of 1 by 5. If you're using 9 inches block to build, you will make use of 1 by 9. When you go to the market to get this, either 1 by 6, 1 by 9, or 1 by 5, they are selling one plank to you. If the plank is 4,500, you pay the 4,500. They will now take that the board to where the machine is. They will saw 1 by 5 for you, and when they are sewing that 1 by 5, you're paying extra money. So if you're sending money to somebody to buy 1 by 5 and the person says 4,500, know that you are supposed to add extra money for sewing. Those people that are sewing, they may tell you that to sew one like that, to give you, they'll say one board is 300 extra. So if it's 4,500, you know that you're supposed to be sending 4,800. So if somebody calls you and say, you should know that the person is telling you the truth, it's not lying to you. So those 1 by 5, 1 by 6, 1 by 9, they are used for lintel. Those your window, that is where they put it. The door, that is where they put it. Then the 1 by 12 itself, the full board, they use it to frame it up. You get, you frame it up like this. Then the 1 by 6 or 1 by 9 is under. Clear. Then we have the iron rods that they use for lintels. We have the 12 rods. It's mostly used for lintels in Nigeria. The 8 rod also is used to tie it round with binding wire. You get, tie it round with binding wire so that it's tensile enough. It's tensile enough to pass through. You get. And then we have what we call the other materials such as the cement. We have the shippings, which is mostly the 3/4 shippings. This shippings is what is used mostly for pouring of lintels and pouring of the pillars and so on. So the ground floor also has pillars, as you know, apart from the lintels, those pillars that were coming from the foundation. That I said it's either we use 4 rods or 6 rods or 8 rods. Those pillars still continue up. So that is the type of material that they use. And then we have 2 by 2 wood or 2 by 3 wood. That one is for the bracing, so that when they are pouring the lintels, it does not open up. So they use it to gum it together. Like if it's like this, they put the bracing on top, they cut the 2 by 2 and put it like this, so that when you're pouring concrete, it does not fall up. So all these are materials that are used. Then we have nails. Mostly me, I use the 2 inches nails and the 3 inches nails. Except when we are doing the scaffold for taller works, then that we use bamboo, then we make use of the 5 inches nails or the 6 inches nails. So all this load, the lintel load, the block load, the pillar load, are now sending signals to your foundation. And if your foundation is not done properly, that's when you see that it started developing these cracks. You see the crack breaking a kind of beam because we have had soil movement on the foundation and the foundation is thin. So the crack that is coming from the earth is able to penetrate that your foundation that is just like this, instead of like this. And now it's like it's able to penetrate it, and then it's showing on your wall. So the foundation is very important part of any other thing you're going to be doing up. So that's why you need to pay maximum attention to it. You don't have to cut corners, you need to do proper work on it, because from the ground floor stage, you start putting load on it. When you go to the decking stage, you start putting load on it. So for the ground floor stage now, if you're building a bungalow, you know, okay, this is almost where this stage stops for now. You're going to be adding parapet. And if you're going to be adding parapet for a bungalow, you need to make sure that it's it has pillars. That bungalow has pillars that are going to receive the parapet beam. That beam that they are going to tie. It needs to have pillars, either by the four corner of the bungalow, or you put 6 pillars around it. If you don't want to put pillars inside, that's not the process I built my own bungalows. So for parapets, you put pillars to receive the load. because that is where the roof is going to be resting. So for people that own bungalows, you now understand what you need to do. So if you're building a bungalow now and you look at it and it does not have a pillar, and you want to put parapet, just know that that parapet is going to fall down because it does not have anywhere that is going to hang. It does not have pillar that will hold it. You understand? But if you're building a decking or a duplex now, you need to continue watching the series. So if you found this video useful in any way, kindly like the video, subscribe, and then share it to your friends and family who have in mind to build projects in Nigeria so that they can actually follow these steps and make sure they do not waste their money while building. Because, as I said, I provide clarity for Nigerians who want to build their buildings, because most building projects do not fail because of money, they fail because of you do not have the clarity on the processes and how to follow it and what to be done at the right time and not at the wrong time. So thanks for watching. Have a nice day. God bless you, and then keep watching the video and see you soon.